James, I assume, is probably on some kind of bug.
He's probably on a bug list, and I have no idea what his opponent's playing. We should be getting their deck list.
I played his opponent last quarterly. He was playing Eldrazi.
Okay.
I believe. Very nice guy. And I snuck out a win with Rally or Stand Still.
Wow.
So, let's see. So, James, yeah, he's got some duels, some, holy shit, are those expeditions?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
So that looks like a...
Tarn?
Tarn, I think, in the front. Sure.
His opponent has many rings, and we don't know his hand.
Looks like James is on the play. Yeah. That's a Verdant Catacombs, I believe.
Is it? They all look the same.
Yeah, they do.
Spirit Guide? Is that a green Spirit Guide?
Yeah, is it?
Wait, is it? What the hell is that?
Is he? Oh, he could be playing Depths.
Depths? Oh, I didn't think about that. Deck lists. All right, so James.
Black,
green. Depths. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So James is on, looks like, he's on Kess, Control, whatever.
Four-foil.
Stuff.
Four-color piles, what he said, but yeah, he's playing Kess, Dissident Mage.
The one that you can't play without a proxy?
Sure.
Oh, what's up, Sigmund Gary? I don't know if I pronounced that right. Yeah, I remember talking to you. We were talking about, like, if we can get a Tusk back on. Sean's not down for it, but some of the other Tusks have talked about it a little bit, so we may get back on that. We've had a few events to actually talk about and have some interesting stuff, I guess, so might be something.
All right, so this is a him from James.
Yeah, him, his opponent.
On a 7-card hand.
Yeah. James doesn't have any pressure, so that's good for him. Like, he's got plenty of time to set up, and, like, true name and stuff doesn't really matter, so what are they?
Yeah, what does James have in the main deck that matters in this matchup? 2 Jace the Mind Sculptor.
What, does he have Wastelands? No Wastelands?
No Wastelands.
Liliana?
Nope.
No Liliana, no Wasteland. He has an Edict. And Baleful Strix blocks.
Yeah, so 1 Diabolic Edict, 2 Jace the Mind Sculptor, and...
Yeah, Strix blocks, and then lets
gain
you play
life
Jace.
off Deathrite and Toxic Deluge.
That's a plan. Yeah, I'd assume, like, it's basically Edicts, Strixes, and then, like, Jace off of a Strix block is, like, your outs, I guess.
Yeah, so this was... that him hit Verdant Catacombs Hexmage.
That's... I mean, I can't see any of Justin's hand here.
Yeah, I can't either. I think he has a Dark Depths and then a Needle.
Yeah, it looks like Needle. So Needle...
Mana Bond?
Mana Bond, does he have a Mana Bond? I guess I didn't even look at his list, but Mana Bond is...
yeah, 1 Mana Bond.
Huh. I don't know if that's good in this deck, but it might be good here. Who knows? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, if he just puts in the combo.
I thought it looked like he had a Spirit Guide.
Maybe that was what we thought was the Spirit Guide.
And you can choose to not use the Mana Bond, right?
Yeah, so it looks like he's declining to, so maybe he doesn't have any other lands.
You can just play the Mana Bond out and then, like, try to build up a hand that just poops on your opponent. Rip Stream. Did Stream go down? Somebody said Rip Stream. Says it's going? Okay.
Huh. All right, well.
So James plays a Brainstorm? Is that what that is? Holy crap. James has just... That's a deck, all right.
Question, are all Kesses unplayable due to curling?
I think somebody said some of them are playable, but I think for the most part, if you have a Kess, I would definitely talk to the head judge before the event to make sure.
James's deck is like all foil anyways.
It's all foil. All foil with revised duels. Sick.
Yep.
Pimpin'.
What's that card he just played?
That was a Brainstorm from the new Jace spellbook. Oh, is
Ew.
that a touchscreen? Oh, that's sick. I didn't realize that.
Man, that is disgusting.
Brennan, you're a fancy dude. Yeah, the people need to know what As Foretold does. It's nothing. That's what it does.
I mean, you used it to great cheaty effects.
Mana Bond.
Right.
Yeah, I don't...
James is saved. Resolved Baleful Strix.
So that's good for him. What does his opponent have as far as removing Strix? Does he have any...
Removal, Abrupt Decay, 3 Abrupt Decay.
Decays, and that's it?
Yeah, it's typically all his deck runs.
Plus, he's got Sajiri Step to get past a Strix. So those are his plans, I guess. So Duress, he's got Force stuff. Probably, I mean, you just take Force here, right? Like, Bolt has no text.
You could take a Strix.
It's a duress, so.
Oh, duress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full.
Well,
I
I mean, I guess that's an option afforded to him.
I guess he has death rights and bobs, so taking the removal spell is not the worst.
Yeah,
guess-
taking the force, he can still cast the force,
Right.
regardless of whether he takes it or not.
Right.
So, yeah, taking the bolt there is probably
So
fine.
needle. The problem is Justin probably is going to needle Wasteland, and James doesn't play Wasteland. Yeah. So
Yeah, Wasteland or Jace probably. More than
Yeah.
likely Wasteland. It almost has to be Wasteland. That's the card you worry about the most. Looks like he is in
looks
fact
like-
saying Wasteland.
Yeah, it looks like James is writing down Wasteland. So I mean, yeah, he doesn't have the benefit of the knowledge of what James is playing.
Wow.
Oh, so he activated Mana Bond after the duress. Okay, that's pretty sick. So Sajiri Step gave Dryad Arbor Pro Black or something. Woo. See, this is. I'm really curious. I'd be curious to know how well Mana Bond does for him, because it seems lackluster.
I mean, I imagine you probably just win some percentage of games
Yeah.
by just being able to put stuff into play.
Like, does it play pedals? I
No.
don't, no pedals either. Yeah, I don't know, man. Mana Bond's a strange one. Oh, two Strix. That's gonna be a lot for him to fight through.
Yeah.
And then at some point, James will just be able to like Jace bounce. Like I think it's. And James is hitting for 4 every turn. He'll probably keep back a Strix just in case. I don't think.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to keep back a Strix.
Justin, I can't tell what life they're at.
Yeah,
We're doing a terrible job
dive.
at tracking.
I think they're at 15.
It looks like I'm watching James's pad. It looks
think
like his
it's 15?
opponent is 15 and James is 18.
That sounds right.
Man, this is the first time I've streamed in a while. It's hard to keep up with all this stuff.
Yeah, we were just ignoring the life totals for the most part.
That's fair. So James isn't even holding back a Strix. He doesn't give a damn. I guess
Wow.
he's holding up actual Force of Will.
I guess it's not
So-
a punishment, yeah, because the only card to worry about the situation is crop rotation.
Right. So if you have Force for it, it's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just start all out attacking here. Like double crop rotation's bad, but he just discarded his whole hand to Mana Bond, so it's not like it matters. So that's
So
a
Safekeeper.
Safekeeper. I mean, Safekeeper's good, but not in this situation because he's still got to fight through the Strixes. Like, it can stop a Jace bounce, but like,
Yeah, I don't really know what Justin's drawing to here that's going to swing the game into his favor.
he's got to draw actual depths, then he has to fight through the Strixes, and then James won't be able to Jace bounce because of the Safekeeper. So he's got outs. He just has to actually naturally draw depths because James has, I think it looked like triple Force in hand.
I think he has triple force, yeah. So
And
there's a
then-
Kolaghan's command.
K command on Needle.
Needle. I actually
Shock.
really like this from James. He's electing to, instead of discarding, he's electing to keep up the facade that he actually has Wasteland.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, Needle has no text right now.
Yeah, with
but
triple Force of Will in hand, you don't care about any cards in Justin's hand.
Yeah,
so the
that's-
fact that he's doing this is disguising that James does not have Wastelands.
So then next game 2, his
He'll leave it
opponent
as
will still
pithing
try
needles.
To, right?
Yep.
Because James, he doesn't even have needles in the, or he doesn't have
Doesn't
Wastelands
play
in the sideboard either.
nope.
So he's playing for the long game. He's got it wrapped up here. It looked like he attacked for 5 more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best to keep up with life total. It's gonna be bad, but
Why not
One-
Exploration?
Exploration over Mana Bond.
I
Probably
don't think
because
you should play either.
Yeah, I mean, like, Mana Bond turn 1 can allow you to just, like, dump depths, stage lands, and kill them, whereas Exploration still takes a couple turns, and you're not doing, like, you're not loaming stuff back for Exploration, I guess.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Exploration is just a super dead card later in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, like you said, I don't think either are
I don't think either
great,
of them are very
but
good.
I think if you're going to play 1, then the Mana Bond's probably just, it's a more powerful card.
Yeah, the Mana Bond has the highest upside for sure. The games
Yeah.
where you have Mana Bond in your hand's good, you just win. The games
Right.
where you have Expiration in your hand is good, like you may not get there.
Yeah, like he's only got the 1 Mana Bond, so it's yeah, like he can't really do much here. He's down to 5, and I guess he must have done something there to knock him to 5 because
He just-
James should have attacked with all the things.
I think he just attacked for 4, hit him to 6.
Yeah, the only way he doesn't attack there is if it doesn't change the clock. So he was probably at 9 or something. All right, so Needle. So now his opponent's
probably
going to
go back
name
on
Wasteland
Wasteland.
again, and it's not going to be relevant.
I'd be interested to see if James decides to counter this. There's no reason to.
At this point, like maybe he's got the game so far locked. You continue playing the mind game of this card matters.
I think he does. I mean, there's no reason. I mean, there's no reason to counter it. I'm not advocating saying that he should counter it. But it also may not be a bad decision just to do it because then that keeps 3 dead cards in.
Yeah.
In Justin's deck. Ooh, there's a Goblins player.
He's playing as Cody.
Oh, the Goblins guy. I played against him round 1. That's the guy who beat me.
Yeah, he's got 2 vials in play, and he just hit a ringleader for 4.
Oh God. Yeah, he was whiffing on ringleaders against me a little bit, but all right. So
it looks like the game James' flavor.
James wrapped it up. Justin just didn't draw any tutors to find the depths, and James had enough of a clock. Plus the Strixes were road bumps.
All right. So let's see. Sideboarding for Justin here. We have 1 Maze of Ith, 1 Grafdigger's Cage, 2 Croson Grip, a Null Rod, a Glacial Chasm, a Caracas, Dread of Night, Bitter Blossom, 3 Surgical Extractions, a Choke, a Toxic Deluge, and a Golgari Charm. We'll probably see the Bitter Blossom, the Choke, maybe the Golgari Charm, but I don't really see a reason for it.
Bitter Blossom and Choke seem good.
I feel like those are the only 2 that jump out to me. You can make arguments for Deluge and Golgari Charm.
Charm because it clears out Strixes and stuff. Deluge does the same plus kills Leovold. I could see both coming in. Especially does he have it what does he he's got to have stuff to take out.
Yeah, he should bring out the Pithing Needles, but
it's Twitch. Yeah. It's Tusk Vision.
He
Do what? Oh, okay.
He should take off.
I played against him last. Was he playing?
All right. Well, I think he should take out the Pithing Needles, even though he probably won't. He'll probably pull out the Mana Bond.
Okay. Yeah, I think I played him last quarterly. So.
On the draw, he'll probably cut 2 Duress.
That's what I thought he was. That's what I was telling the chat. I was like, I think he's on Eldrazi because that's what I saw last. But who knows?
He has a bunch of decks.
Oh, he does.
So his brother's playing
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm looking here.
So he cuts the Mana Bond. The Pithing Needles should come out, but they probably won't. He might cut 1, and then maybe a Duress or so since he's on the play. 2 Duresses on the play.
Yeah, you probably don't need the full 4 Duresses, and your Thoughtseizes are more important than the Duress.
Yeah.
Looking at James' sideboard, 2 Hydroblast, a Flusterstorm, 2 Pyroblast, 1 Liliana the Last Hope, 1 Toxic Deluge, 1 Diabolic Edict, 3 Surgical Extraction, 2 Dread of Night, an Umezawa's Jit, and a Pithing Needle. So Needle comes in, Diabolic Edict.
Surgicals come in.
Think so, yeah. He's probably got enough to take out.
Yeah, I mean, he goes up to, 2 Diabolic Edicts. If he deals with the first one, he can Surgical one of the 2 pieces, and then he's done with.
It's probably good enough. The problem is, I always liked it more if I'm playing Wasteland as well, so then I can, Wasteland at will or whatever. And
no, for sure.
It's,
So let's see, he's cutting Fatal Push, Toxic Deluge.
Yeah. I guess
Kolaghan's Command's not very good in this matchup.
He didn't see Bobs or Death Rights from his opponent.
Yeah,
in game
Lightning
1.
Bolt is bad.
Yeah, you probably cut pushes before bolts, right?
Oh, 100% you cut pushes. He'll cut pushes, so he'll cut both pushes, the Deluge. He'll probably cut a Kolaghan's Command.
Yeah.
He'll probably cut a Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, and then maybe just...
And then bring in 2 Surgicals, a Diabolic Edict, and the Pithing Needle.
Yeah. That seems about right.
In which case he actually probably leaves in a Bolt instead of, because that's 5 cards he's bringing out, and only bringing in 4. And just leaving the Bolt because you can just bolt the face.
Yeah, Push is definitely the worst card, right?
Oh, yeah. Push is horrible.
How good is Force against the Hex Steps deck, though?
It's really good if they're going through crop rotation.
Yeah. It's one of those where it's if they're playing the grind game, then it seems terrible, and if they're on the combo point, you probably have to just keep it. So, I don't know. How many viewers does it say we got? Does it say that up here? I don't even know. We probably got 10 whole viewers.
Yeah, I don't know if it says it anywhere.
Yeah, you probably have to log into the thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think, let's see. He's on the play, right? I feel like Justin should be at least a little bit favored, especially game 1. I mean, it's rough that he lost it, but I feel like he should be favored game 1.
Well, James was on the play that game.
Was he?
And went Death Right him.
That's true.
But I agree. I think Justin should probably be favored, though I think James gets a lot more out of sideboarding than Justin does.
Yeah, Justin really gets like some pretty mediocre cards. Like Choke's a bomb and Bitter Blossom's decent, but the other two are just like not win more, but kind of situationally good cards. Whereas like James's cards actually shut down the Depths deck, and so I think Depths can steal a game here on the play. I think it's going to be tough for him to win a game 3 on the draw, though.
No, for sure.
What are we looking at?
I was trying to figure out how many followers we have, but I can't even find the stream on Twitch.
Oh man, we really don't have any followers then.
It's possible the stream's not up.
Sure, it's possible. I don't know. I'm not super smart with all this streaming stuff.
Yeah, this isn't really my my can of worms either.
Let's see. Yeah,
Oh, well, we'll just keep mindlessly talking and pretend that someone's listening.
that's usually what I normally do.
Yep.
Even at work and such. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, what is the room? What else have you guys had on camera? I saw you had Morgan last round.
Yeah, last round we had Mud versus Check Pile.
How did that go? Check pile.
Oh no, Morgan just absolutely
Really?
ranched him, yeah. And then before that we had Owen versus another Check Pile player, and the Check Pile player won that one. There's a lot of Check Pile in the room.
Yep. It's a good deck.
For sure.
Let's see, I played against Goblins, Death and Taxes, Delver, and Goblins, D&T, Delver, and something. I don't know.
Yep. I played against Death and Taxes
Lands.
and Junk.
Junk. Good old Junk. Oh, yeah, you played against Sean,
O'Brien,
right?
yeah.
He's playing Dega Dude Sweats or whatever. Or Junk Dude Sweats.
Junk Dude Sweats.
64 viewers? All right. There's 64 whole people. I think.
Wait, where are you seeing that number?
Oh, that's what he said in the chat.
Oh, okay. So I guess we are online then.
Yeah, I think in the past quarterlies we've had upwards close to 100 or so. So
Oh, that's not bad at all.
I don't remember if they streamed the last one.
No, they didn't stream the last one because I came up solely to do commentary,
Oh, yeah.
and there wasn't anything for me to do, so I just sat around for a couple hours and played old school.
All right, so we got a Duress from Justin on turn 1. He's got a Surgical, a Bolt, a Brainstorm, and a K command he can hit, and a Deathrite and a
God, I
Snapcaster.
hate that brainstorm art.
Oh,
So he's taking
man.
the surgical command.
James's hand is not very good at all.
Yeah.
He's kind of relying on Deathrite to live, and if Justin wants to get aggressive and has a removal spell, it'd be probably pretty powerful.
Yeah, he kept his hand off the strength of surgical
Yeah.
extraction for sure. It's
Like-
interesting that James kept his hand assuming that his opponent was going to play a fetch land.
Yeah, because if his opponent doesn't fetch there, which I don't think the Heps deck plays a lot of fetches.
No,
Four.
just the 4 verdants. That's
yeah,
it.
so that's a risky keep,
Yeah, this is a
especially
very
when
greedy
you have
keep.
the Badlands and you have a blue duel there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, James is really leaning on his opponent having a fetch or him drawing a fetch, because otherwise he was not doing much this game.
Yeah. What do you think he should take here? I think like Brainstorm's probably just the best take, but
Brainstorm's the objectively best card. With the fetch in the graveyard, yeah, I'd take the Brainstorm.
yeah, because like Surgical is irrelevant right now.
That or the Deathrite Shaman.
Like it's a duress again, so you can't take death.
Oh, right.
Oh, you snap take death right there.
Yeah,
if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he had drawn a Thoughtseize, man, this game would be probably pretty different.
There's another duress. So
All right.
he should take the surgical extraction here. So James picked up a fetch.
Yeah, depends. The problem is, like, James has a Snapcaster, so, like, taking Surgical is not great.
I mean, you don't care about either of the other two cards, though.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like almost like you don't care about Surgical.
Yeah.
Unless, I guess giving him one shot at the Surgical is...
Well, the upside
Maybe
to taking
good.
the surgical is you force him to leave up 2 mana to cast it.
That's true.
Where if you take the other cards, he can do whatever he wants and just always have access to surgical. Where if you take it now, it forces him. It
Can't-
basically
yeah.
makes surgical cost 2 mana,
Yeah,
which I think
it's probably good enough.
it's probably what you want to do because Justin's trying. He's not trying to make this game go. Well, he took. Wow, I don't know why he took Colgun's command.
So if he's taking Colgun's command, that means maybe he's got like a needle or something. Like he's planning on grinding the game a little longer. Like if you look at, I mean, he started out on Bayou Forest, right?
He's got a
so
Deathrite Shaman maybe, so he's going to crop rotate. He's holding the depths in hand, so maybe he's about to go get Thestian Sage and then cast a needle.
yeah, okay. So we got a crop rotation.
Oh, he's just getting a
basic
swamp?
for Forest.
I have no idea. He's going to another Thoughtseize Duress, maybe Deathrite Shaman.
No, I passed the turn.
Okay, well,
Um,
interesting.
yeah, I'm not really sure what
I don't understand the logic behind doing that, but whatever.
Maybe
it's
he's
a
probably
Jiri
got a
step.
Hex Mage. Yeah, he's got a Hex Mage.
Okay.
That's why he needed to be able to cast it.
Maybe that's why he took the Kolaghan's command, but it still just gets bolted down.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to be rough for him. So he's got that. He passes turn. James doesn't have a Wasteland in his deck. So James, I mean, he's got no, he doesn't have Brainstorm. So James is probably going to have to, end of turn snap Brainstorm here to try to find a Diabolic Edict, because this is it for him.
Yeah, that's exactly. Or find a Baleful Strix or a Jace.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be an end of turn snap, Brainstorm.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about this for James, though, if he does find a way to deal with this first one, he wins, right? Because then he gets to surgical the...
He has to use the snap. He has to use the Snapcaster. Oh, wait, yeah, he didn't take the surgical,
He didn't take the surgical, he took
right.
the Kolaghan's command.
All right, so
if James finds an answer here, he just wins.
Riding high here. I don't know if he found an answer. I didn't see. It looks like I can't see his hand.
Yeah, I can't see his hand either. I don't think he found an answer, otherwise I think he would have been moving a lot faster.
Yeah, he probably would have.
This feels like I'm going to slow down and make you...
Like a bluff type of thing.
Make you sweat, yeah.
Make you make the right decision, essentially.
I don't know how many wrong decisions there are here outside of declining to make Merit Lage.
He doesn't play Liliana, right?
Yeah,
Liliana here would be good, but... Okay, so he forces him to make it now. And then...
Well, he can gain a life. He plays by you.
He has it. He has an Edict.
He does?
He does.
Wow, so James just wins then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
That is a 2020, apparently. Hey, man. Brainstorm is a good card. Just a 2020, yeah. James drew the Diabolic Edict. So James is going to be able to Edict it, and then Surgical the depths, and then...
Win however he sees fit. Yeah.
Okay, so he's Surgicaling it first, making sure that clears the path so you don't have... I mean, I don't think there's anything he could have done to stop the Diabolic Edict.
Yeah, you can't play around your opponent just drawing it.
Yeah. Is that the From the Vault Merit Lage token? Yeah, that's the... I believe that's the one they put in the FTV pack, is that piece of paper with the 2020. That's it. That sounds like something Wizards would do. Like, here's your shiny land. Here's a piece of paper. Write 2020 on it. From the Vault's lands. Oh, did he have a token?
Oh, man, he actually did.
Oh no, yeah. So now we're gonna get to watch the equivalent of Delver Beats until Justin dies, I guess.
Well, Justin sided in Bitter Blossom.
So is out as a Bitter Blossom.
Is out as a Bitter Blossom. He could also just ragtag, move through, kill him with Death Rites and Hex Mages and whatnot. This isn't very likely. Justin's pretty much... He's thought seizing here and looks at a Bayou. Yeah, this game's basically over. James is just going to attack him several turns in a row and proceed to victory.
Yeah, with the advent of all these check pile decks playing...
Well, this was a masterclass in the skill intensity behind Brainstorm.
Yes.
The
Kess changed everything.
How skillful that
he
had a Diabolic Edict at the top 3 cards of his library.
Snapcaster. Was he just...
Bolt you.
Bolt you. Oh, okay.
Bolt you.
We're winning fast.
I would have loved to see a surgical on the Hex Mage.
Just for the rub-ins.
Just take out other outs.
I'm just going to take actual every win condition you could possibly have.
Yeah, there's actual no way for you to beat me. Not even hypothetically. You just can't do it. There we go.
That's it. That was rough. I mean,
yeah, that was...
I feel like... the crop rotation for the swamp confused us, but it made sense after he showed the Hex Mage. He just like...
Well, I don't think his timing on it made a lot of sense, you know?
He did. So the only reason to do it right there on his turn rather than James's turn
he doesn't have force.
To play around counter from James, which is fine.
I'm pretty sure he knew he didn't have another blue card in hand at that point, didn't he?
I don't know. Well, if James draws like a Spell Pierce or something, which he doesn't actually play that card, but he could have drawn a Flusterstorm, I guess. I don't know. I mean,
no, it's fair. I understand what he was doing, but
yeah, the timing was fine. I guess it's just he went duress into duress, but Brainstorm doesn't care about that. So there's a reason that it's the best card in Legacy, and he was able to find the answer when he needed it and just blow Justin out. it was rough that James had the Snapcaster. I think if Justin had a Thoughtseize instead of a Duress at the beginning, it would have changed the game a lot to be able to take the Deathrite.
Yeah, if Justin had a Thoughtseize there instead of Duress and taking Deathrite Shaman, this game probably that Merit Lage is probably good.
Yeah, because then James has to like blow the Brainstorm to like find lands.
Well, he doesn't even get to cast the Brainstorm because his land was Badlands.
Oh yeah, well I think he top decked a Scalding Tarn or something. But
No, he drew a Wooded Foothills 2 turns later. But
okay, yeah, it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough the way it lined up there. If he had
or a Bloodstain Mire, I don't know. He drew a fetch 2 turns later.
Yeah. Yeah, and if